All right, are we there? Let me know if you can hear me now. I'm just checking the microphone receiver up there. All right. Let me go back to the comments and go, everyone's going, no sound, no sound, no sound. I want to see, I can hear you now. Let me just double check. Oh, guys. Sorry about this. Settings. It's good now? Okay, you can hear me. Yay, thank you guys. Sorry about that. Oh, it's just a little bit, didn't have my microphone turned on. You get that. All right, let's have a look at the fall stencils. Now, I received my big bundle today, and in amongst that, has everybody heard what's coming soon? And you may have seen some of the other ambassadors demo this week, is the beautiful transfers that Essential Stencil has released. And these are these may not be exactly, these are our demo ones, so I'm not sure. You'll see them all live. Early access starts tomorrow, so Thursday the 23rd at midday on the app. So if you don't have the app, you can download that from any of your app stores. I thought I'd go and have a look at it. So let's just have a quick look at the app. So it's this little blue one right here. I don't know if you can see that on your screen. There's the Essential Stencil app. And as you can see the fall collection. You can see all of the different, there's a Christmas collection. It just kind of makes them all sit there in beautiful arrangements. If you go up to the menu button, you can see them all as collections. So you can go through and scroll through to see the different collections that you'd like. What else have we got? Mini sign stencils. It divides them all up into porch sign stencils, alphabet collection. So signs, stencils for wood signs. Like they've got all the collections divided up there in the app. So new arrivals. Here you go, guys. Tomorrow, this will be available, is the new arrivals of all of the gorgeous transfers that I was just showing you. So let's go to, we've even got bestsellers, all of that kind of thing. So if we go back to the home page, we'll see there, for example, there's the Christmas collection, the fall collection. You click on that and there they all are, all of the different fall stencils, not just the new ones, but old fall stencils, anything fall related you'll find right there. Then you just click on it, add it to your cart, and you can pay for it right there on your phone. So that's the easy way to do. If you get the app, you get early access to these gorgeous transfers tomorrow. Otherwise, you can still go online and it will be the next day. Friday will be the, Friday, I think it's midnight, will be the, when you can get, did someone say they can't hear? Is when you can get it online. Okay, so, and if you're in the app, don't forget to use my code, I Restore Stuff. There's a little place, here's my cart up here. So let's see, I've got an item in the cart. Up here on the top left, you'll say apply discount. You'll see that. That's where you type in I Restore Stuff and you can get your 10% off right there at the checkout. Additionally, if you, this will be offered, the beautiful transfers here will be offered as a bundle. So if you do select the bundle, you get an additional 15% off. So use my code I Restore Stuff to get your 10% off, then get an additional 15% if you get the whole bundle. So there's that. So I'll be using one of these today to make a wooden sign. Check that out. Pre-painted and everything. And let's have a look at some of the fall stencils in the collection. So we've got this gorgeous 3-pack set, lots of cute fall stencils in that one. I love this one, 6-pack, and it's just icons. All these gorgeous icons that you can actually use with, combined with some of your porch signs, you know, your vertical signs and that kind of thing. A bunch of 6 there. I love this pine cone one too, and I think I might use that for some Christmas. I think the pine cone, you know, with metallics and that kind of thing would be a lovely Christmassy idea as well. We've got Gobble Gobble Thanksgiving Turkey 6-pack right there. And I cannot wait to be using some of these. I'll be using one today. All the Fall Feels, this one's called, and we have a 3-pack there of some gorgeous fall stencils. Then this is a 2-pack, so we're getting a bit larger here. This is the 12 by 12. So this is a 2-pack with this gorgeous pumpkin, and then of course this one with almost like a bit of a leopard print thing going on there. So that looks a bit of fun. You could combine a bit of that too, put a bit of print behind this one or something like that. Then there's a large 12 by 16 with a 2-pack with pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes and thankful, blessed, pumpkin obsessed on the back. That's cute. This is one that I'll be using today, and it's actually designed for, it's a 2-pack, the large door tag Hello Fall. I've got the links to these up in the description of the live if you wanted to see where that one is, and you can use my code IRestoreStuff to get 10% off any of the fall collection, any of the stencils or products on Essential Stencils site. So it's Hello Fall, and it's a cute large tag set. So you know we've got the mini tags. Well, this is one of the large tags. Could be a good door hanger, something like that. I missed it. Someone's birthday today, so happy birthday, whoever that was in the comments. It's a few people's birthday today. Happy birthday. Did you know what? It's actually my mum's birthday today too. Well, it's the 23rd here in Australia, so I'm here on a Thursday morning. It's Wednesday night there for you guys, but it's my mum's birthday today. And so if my mum's watching today, happy birthday, Ma. I'm going to give her a call after my live. I told her I'm all stressed out before my live, so I have to wait until after. It's morning here. So I'll be using this one as well as something from this set here. And this is another cute set. It's a 6-pack. And I've opened it up so that I can get ready. It's Oh My Gourd, and it's a lot of different fun gourds and pumpkins and sayings there as well. So yes, they do go on sale. The transfers go on sale tomorrow on the app, and then Friday on the website. So you won't miss out. They've ordered plenty for everybody. But don't forget to use my code IRestoreStuff and get your 10% off. And if you buy the bundle, you get an extra 15% off that too. I also forgot to mention, but don't have time to go through all, there are also several Halloween stencils that came with the new fall collection as well. But let's get started on our project today, doing this sign. And if I do get time, I might do something else on a little tray that I painted in this beautiful blue color. But we'll get started on maybe stenciling first and then doing the transfer, okay? So let me set my stencils aside here. Tracy said she had her husband cut some tags the size of this. So you can see that they're diagonal on the top there. So yes, great idea to get some tags cut for that size. These transfers, can't wait to show you that. Let me just point you down here to our piece of wood. Now the wood, the size of the board that I have, it's longer than the actual stencil that I'll be using. So let's see. I've got my inches ruler to tape measure today. It has inches on one side, centimeters on the other, so that I can let you guys know, because we work in centimeters. 21.5 inches, and it's about 5.5 inches wide. So take a note of that if you're interested. Happy birthday to my mom. Oh, thank you guys. Happy birthday, everyone. It must be a popular day for birthdays today. All right, so here's the gorgeous stencils, and they would be good as a door hanger. I've seen one of the ambassadors did this live recently using the sunflower on the end, but I'm going to leave the sunflower off mine because I want to add some of the beautiful new transfers to the end over here. So let's have a look, and I'm going to leave this one in, so we won't be using this. I'm just going to be using the Hello from this. Oh, I thought it was, see, I've got some rustic, really rustic looking board here. It's got holes in the end. It's, you know, dings and all of that kind of thing. I love the rustic kind of look. So that will fit right about there. I don't need the other part for my stenciling today. And then from this 6-pack set, which is also up in the live, I'm thinking of just using the word pumpkin here and just going hello pumpkin, and using one of these gorgeous, I do love these blue pumpkins. So I'm from the state of Queensland in Australia, and we have these pumpkins that are this color, and they're called Queensland blue. So I do love the color of the pumpkins. Let's just have a look at some of those designs on the transfers. I adore the sunflowers, and they will just go beautifully with anything, especially those colors like dark blue, navy colors. Also, I thought it still would go nicely on this board as well. So, you know, the yellow will go with a lot of things actually. Gorgeous. And actually this blue, which is called Paisley in the Fusion Mineral Paint range, it's almost this pumpkin blue, isn't it? It's got those tones in it. So that would look lovely. Yes, these other natural kind of images are really beautiful watercolors. Today, where's the one I was going to do? I was going to do this one, but this is a smaller version of that. I wasn't sure if this one would fit. It actually fits nicely just there, but then I can't fit the word pumpkin on it. So I was going to try this one and just have a little bit lower, and then I can add the word pumpkin across the top. So hello pumpkin. So you kind of get the idea. Now with these transfers, because they're single use, like you can only use them singly. Thank you so much for sprinkling, guys. And also I forgot to mention, don't go anywhere. We give away prizes at the end of our live. So there's that. Always a good reason to hang around. And if you're watching the replay, you can comment the word replay and have another chance at winning a prize within 24 hours after our live goes live. But right now we're live. Okay, so I'm going to cut this around here because these are single use. Unlike the stencils where you can just use them over and over and over again, transfers, you're actually transferring the design onto your painted wood. So just simply cut that out so I can see whereabouts I need it to go. The other thing that you will receive with your transfers is a wooden stick. Now this is an applicator to apply the transfer onto your wood. My background here is actually just a mineral paint, which is quite a dull finish, a matte finish. And I haven't tested out transfers enough to know, you know, how glossy a surface can you go with, but I do know that they adhere really well to that sort of matte semi-gloss kind of a finish. So, hi Carolyn, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Melissa's new here. Awesome, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yes, the transfers are amazing. The sunflower ones especially, aren't they gorgeous? So remember, they'll all be available for pre-order tomorrow. And let me just get my facts straight. The actual orders, the shipping date is around about October the 7th. So not long to wait. So you pre-order, they're having a big launch this week. And so pre-orders for the app, the phone app, go on sale tomorrow. Then pre-orders for online on the website go on sale on Friday. So, okay, because I'll just be using that part of the stencil, I'm just going to tape off my little pumpkin spice cup. I like to mix and match my stencils a bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing there. And got that in order. Now I want to maybe bring this over slightly. We'll do our stencil first, making sure we're good there. Oh, I have a little new thing that zooms me in and out. So let me just try that for a second, see if we're awake. There we go. Oh, how good is that? Thankful to my husband for his handy gadgets. He's a video guy, so he has these things. He goes, you might like this. Of course I will. Of course I will like to zoom in. Okay, just going to tape off this. The sunflower is quite close to the edge of my letter H. So just taping that there. And it's also adhering a bit to the wood, so it gives me a bit of a place to tape it down so the stencil doesn't move. All right, for stenciling, I always have a bit of cardboard or paper or some kind of offloading thing. I always just use scraps of anything, cardboard boxes, whatever's going around at the time. So let me see if I'm just a little bit too far away there. Brenda says, I haven't even gotten what's happening. We're doing a lot of things today, Brenda. Well, we've got the added addition of the transfers, so that's a fun new thing that's going on here right now at Essential Stencil. I'm just using a mineral paint to stencil black on the neutral background, and I'm going to offload the paint on my paper. And if you can see off to the side here, I've got these beautiful new transfers like this one that we're going to be showing you how to use that as well today. So keeping this steady, I'm just going to be using a swirling motion because I've offloaded most of the paint here. I'm using what we call a dry brushing method. So most of the paint sort of dried off, but as you can see, plenty of paint still on the brush, isn't there? So starting to run out now. And just add a little bit more. So it's a lot better to do 2 thin coats rather than 1 thick coat of paint and risk that bleeding under the stencils, because then that's where you get fuzzy edges. And it's good to practice on a piece of cardboard or paper or something before you go ahead and do your actual sign, just to get your technique right. So if you're brand new to stenciling, just keep that in mind. All right. Donna's asking what is mineral paint, and there's about 3 different types of furniture paint on the market to use for painting furniture, and I've been painting furniture now for about 10 years since I started my little business officially, a hobby turned business. So I've been painting furniture over on my blog, I Restore Stuff, and if you can find me there, irestorestuff.com, or you can find my Facebook page. And I've been noticing that there's chalk paint, milk paint, and mineral paint that people are using for painting furniture. And I've got a really excellent blog post that actually takes you through step by step what is the difference, main differences between all 3 types. So if you want that blog post, let me know in the comments that, and I can go back later and look for that. Just ask simply what's the difference between the different furniture type paints, and I will put that link in the comments. But basically the chalk paint and milk paint have porous finishes, and so they need a sealer, whereas a mineral paint has like a built-in top coat, and you don't need to seal it necessarily. So, all right, let's see how that turned out. We've got our hello with nice crisp edges. And I'll just hold that a little bit closer for you to see. So here's the word hello, nice and crisp. And of course we've got our little nail holes and things going on in there from our rustic piece of timber. And I will put the transfer on next, and then I'll pop the little pumpkin up on the top. So it's going to say hello pumpkin. But let's have a go at doing the transfer first. So while my brush, I don't want that to get dried out because I'm going to be using it again. So I don't want the bristles to dry out. What I do is sometimes just put it in a little piece of plastic or just wrap it in a wet cloth. So I'll just do that and pop that aside and pop the lid on my paint, and we'll work on our stencil. All right. Oop. Maybe I'll put it down a little bit lower, and then we can afford to go forward a bit more. Okay, so these are the 2 sets that I'm using, and see if you can see that there. It's the large door tag, Hello Fall, and the links to these, are in the description of the live. Sorry, it's just trying to focus there, I can see. And this 6-pack, oh my god, and it has the pumpkins and different sayings as well in that. So those are the 2 that I'm using for this particular one, plus our brand new transfers. Now, the transfers, they have a backing on them. So all you need to do is take the plastic away from the backing, and you'll be able to see that nice and close. You can see that, see the back of the transfer? That's actually what's going to stick onto your wood. And so we're just peeling that backing away. It comes away really quite easily. It's not actually sticky right here, but the transfer is stuck there to the paper. So that's the back of it. That's what goes down on our nice clean surface here. Make sure you've removed any dust and all of that kind of thing. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Brenda's asking, what time tomorrow can we pre-order? So on the app, it's noon Thursday, and I believe that's CST time. Okay, here I am going. I want to put it in the place that I want it exactly. So I'm going to put it there. And just make sure I've got room for my pumpkin word over the top of that. Let's see if I can shift that now that I've put it down. See how it's not that sticky, but it's starting to stick. So once you've got an eye for where you want it, I probably could try and shift it, but I can hear that it's sticking. Oh, yes, I can move it. So you just want to be careful that you've got it in the place that you want it. And I mean, that was fairly where I do want it, but I just wanted to test that out there. This is my first time using these transfers. I have used others, but yeah, I'm really excited to see how you guys like these transfers, because as ambassadors, we're all pretty excited about it. Here is our little wood stick. Now you could use a bunch of things for that. You don't have to use the stick. In fact, I've also got a Cricut. You know, if you have a Cricut maker at home, they've got these handy little rub-on things that the Cricut makers use for those. You can use a credit card, you know, rub that thing on. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing, is just, did you ever do these as a kid? Have you ever do you remember that? Well, when I was a kid, I do remember some little activity books would have these kind of transfers in it that you could transfer things onto the paper, and it was so much fun. So it's really just like that. So as you go along, we want to make sure that you're rubbing all of the edges of every little bit. And because my surface has got some divots and little bumps and things in it, it probably does work a lot better on a very flat surface, but I've just got to feel around for where those lumps and those divots are. Yeah, some of you, I see you saying you did use those as a kid. Yep. Yes, CST, Central Standard Time, 12 midday tomorrow, Thursday. These will be available on the app for pre-order. So if you've got the Essential Stencil app on your phone, that's where you'll see them first. And then on Friday, it'll be like midnight Friday morning. So really, you know, if you stayed up late Thursday night and waited till midnight, I believe you'd be able to order at midnight. All right, I'm going to just lift this up really gently and show you how that's coming away there. So you can see that there's nothing sticking to, you want to just make sure that nothing is still sticking to the top plastic, whatever you call that. So you can see where I'm up to, and if I went further than that, you would probably start to lift and tear a little line in the pumpkin. But that's okay, we'll just keep going, making sure, and it probably doesn't take as long as I'm taking. I just want to be sure that it all stays there. Rhonda, when is it available at EST? Well, you would just measure what the time is, Central, 12 noon CST. What is the time EST at that time? That's the time that it will be available. I don't know the different time differences, so. Okay, so whoop, I can see an area where it could be sticking. So you just lift gently, making sure that that's all not attached anymore. And we're going well. Getting off to the side here. It is actually super easy and quick. Pretty sure that's got it all. If you did see any that was lifting with the plastic, you'd be able to see a chip of it on the top, this plastic, but it's not. It's all come off really easily. Look how gorgeous that looks. So quick and easy. I've now rubbed that transfer on, and I can feel how smooth that is on the surface. And I'll just see if I can bring that up a little bit closer for you. Isn't that just beautiful? You tip it up so you can kind of see the edges. And you know, there's just no white edge, nothing like that. It's just really, really gorgeous. Okay, so there's our pumpkin. What a beautiful, the colors. Like, I couldn't paint that. So I'm so grateful for craft items like this that just make it so much easier for our job to make things beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put my pumpkin word right above there. I feel like that P is landing right here on that stem, and I'd love the P to go just slightly beside it. And that's not too much off center for the rest of the design. So I'll go with that, and I can, if I want to, just add a bit of tape to the sides so that it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, Sandy says, do you need to rub or burnish after you lift it up? I don't. I just tend to make sure that it is actually all down around the edges, and that burnishing that you do when you're rubbing it on, that's what's actually sticking it to the wood. So here I go again, just with that black paint, stenciling, dipping my paintbrush in again, offloading it on my paper, and I'm just doing the word pumpkin above the pumpkin. If I miss any of your questions in the comments, I will get back to them, so let me know. We do have a bunch of followers watching today, so thank you guys so much for joining. If you're brand new to Essential Stencil and you've not been here before, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to know. We give away prizes here at Essential Stencil, so if you're just joining, you might want to stay tuned to the end. We'll do a giveaway, but join in the comments because that's where they pick the prizes from. Okay, that was quick and easy. So we've got the word pumpkin above our transfer right there. And there we have a gorgeous, oh guys, sorry. Oh yeah, no, I'm in the shot. I keep having to adjust my screen so I can see what you're looking at. There we go. Hello, pumpkin. A nice cute fall sign. And you can distress that a little bit with a bit of sandpaper if you wanted to. Now, some people will probably ask, do you seal it? You can if you want to. If this is just going on the wall, there really is no need to, but I just love feeling how smooth that transfer is on there. It just fits in all of the little details, all of the little grooves. I didn't bring any sealer out here to just show you that, but you know, sealing is fairly easy. I would just use like a wipe-on poly or a flat matte sealer to just be able to just go over the whole top of that. I might want to, in a minute, distress that hello sign. That's dried enough where I could. In fact, what I use sometimes for a light sandpaper is actually brown paper, which is similar to this, what I have here, to just distress that. Let's see if I can remove some of the, maybe not. Probably needs to have a little bit of grit to it. But if you are looking to make a shiny surface, this is kind of, brown paper is very similar to using like 400 plus grit sandpaper. Very, very fine. So I probably need something with a heavier grit to be able to distress that a bit. But I love how that turned out. What do you guys think? All right, I just might have time for one more of stenciling of some kind on this cute little tray that I was showing you before. I've just painted it. I haven't painted the back yet, which I like to paint the underside the same color, so I'll do that later. Let me just move this aside. Yes, it is very cute, isn't it? So I'll just pop this down the front here so you can see part of it anyway, while we do our other sign here. Just trying to see if I've got any more questions there to answer. And where's my, oh, here, there's my stencils. I was thinking of using another one from this pack here. Now the description in the live here has the stencil links on it. And you can use my code iRestoreStuff to get 10% off anything you order from the fall collection or wherever. Let's have another look at these. We've got pumpkins that we could use for a stencil. We've got Hey There pumpkin, which is also very cute. Could put that right in the center. And this set is the one that has the pumpkin spice on it, which would also be great for a stencil on a tray, like a drink tray, you know, pumpkin spice right there. You could do that. Let's have a look at the others. We've got Oh My God, I Love Fall. Oops, a little instruction booklet that comes with them all. We've got beautiful home. Now, if you have seen some of the other sets, Essential Stencil has a few of these now. So we've got the home letters, and then so Christmas will have another different icon, or Valentine's will have a heart here. So you can mix and match this little icon with other stencils too. So that's always a fun idea for home. And then we've got Thankful, Blessed, and Pumpkin Obsessed. And of course you can put some of the other little pumpkins around on there. And the last one we've got here is what? Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. So that's really cute as well. What else have we got? I was going to, let's see, we might just do that. Let's put our pumpkin spice on there. A little stencil. And of course, there are so many other designs in the transfers. I do love the sunflowers, but because I'm using a pumpkin word, it probably would be cute with a little pumpkin or a gourd on there. Or you could just leave it just as is and have a little pumpkin spice tray on there. Who loves a good pumpkin spice? Hot pumpkin spice, cold pumpkin spice. How do you like your pumpkin spice drinks? Yeah, so guys, I'll just see if I can fit these in the view there. Maybe I might need to move it over a bit. But these transfers will be available tomorrow if you have the app. That's Thursday, 12 noon on the app. And then midnight tomorrow night, so Friday, starting at midnight, morning, AM, 12 AM, right through to, I don't know when, they'll be available for pre-order. They'll be available from then on. And the pre-orders will start shipping, when was it? October. Let's have to click across. October the 7th, they will start shipping. So there's some people who love both hot and cold pumpkin spice. I do love pumpkin spice. We don't have a lot of it over here in Australia. And of course, we are starting spring here in Australia, so our seasons are completely opposite to yours. So the weather might be similar right now for each of us. But we're going into spring and summer. Okay, I'm being very careful not to go too close to the edge here. This is an Essential Stencil brush too. You can grab a hold of these brushes on the essentialstencil.com site, and they are in a pack of 4, and you can also use my code IRestoreStuff and get 10% off using my code IRestoreStuff. This is 1 of 4, so this is the 3/4 inch one that I'm using now. Notice that I dipped my brush once and I'm still going here. I've still got plenty on the brush. I've dried it off to use that dry brush method, done a little bit of swirling around to get our pumpkin spice all covered. And I believe we have good coverage right there, just with that one little dip and offloading it. So you really don't need a lot of paint when you're stenciling. All right, there's a cute little drinks tray, pumpkin spice. That'd be cute for fall decoration. You could, leave it standing up on your mantle or something like that. Let's see. Yes, if you missed that, the transfers are coming out. Let me just pop my camera up in a second. I have to zoom back out, don't I? There we go. So I can see you all. I'm just reading comments here to just make sure I've got everybody's questions answered. Yes, they are transfers. And now I don't think I have all of them here. Like, we were given a sampling to demonstrate for you as ambassadors. So I have a sprinkling, and they'll all be up on the app tomorrow at midday, Thursday, 23rd, midday, noon. And then tomorrow night, midnight, that's all day Friday, they will be available on the website, essentialstencil.com. Now, I have links up in the description of the live, so where you can get all the stencils, which is exactly where you'll find the transfers at that time. Anything that you order using my code IRestoreStuff, you get 10% off any of the website. Don't forget, if you're in the Stencil of the Month Club, I haven't even talked about that today, but guys, who has seen the new October stencils that are coming out for Stencil of the Month Club? Really fun. Okay, so there's that as well. And you'll get 50% off your first month if you've not joined the club before. You get 50% off the first month if you use my code IRestoreStuff for that too. And all the prices will be right there on the website, Stephanie. So there's the tray that we've just done using one of the new fall stencils. Here's the Hello Pumpkin sign I made using that gorgeous transfer right there. Look at that. Oops, close up in of the transfer. So if you missed me doing that and showing you how to do the transfer, go back and watch the replay and comment the word replay, because you'll get a chance at winning, second chance at winning a prize right there. But right now we're going to wait for Essential Stencil to pick some prize winners. Hopefully I'll be able to see them right here on my screen. Let's see. Have to zoom up a bit. But yeah, can't wait to see what you guys choose out of all of these. If you're in the Stencil of the Month Club, you can join their Facebook group, and we have a lot of people who join in the Facebook group and share a lot of what they're working on, and I get so inspired every time. They are really beautiful, talented people in the group. So join there if you've joined the Stencil of the Month Club. Don't forget to click on the Facebook group link so you can join that. And I'm just waiting for your names to come up, because 3 lucky winners are going to be winning prizes today. You are so welcome, Maureen. Thank you. Yes, Nancy's in the Stencil of the Month Club. She can't wait to see to get them in the mail. Yeah, I know. Love the hello sign. Yes, so remember that this is a part of the door hanger set, and it says hello and fall, so it comes in a 2-pack. So here's the fall sign behind it, if you missed that. Whoop. Other way, with these gorgeous sunflowers on it as well. So I'll be cleaning my stencils off in a minute. Does anyone see prize winners? Let me know if you do, because I sometimes miss them in the comments because it's not pinned or whatever. So congratulations, winners, Brenda said. So there are some winners right there. And I can't see your names. I'm so sorry. But if you want to follow me over on IRestoreStuff, that's the name of my page, I would love to see you on my page. I often paint pieces of decor and furniture and teach you a little bit about, you know, furniture painting, the different types of furniture paint. If you wanted that link, let me know and I'll pop that answer in the comments. But congratulations. So Alicia's asking what app. So it's, if you just go to the App Store and look at Essential Stencil, that's the app. And you'll see all of the collections of all the different, let's go back to the home page. You'll see the fall collection on the home page. There's a Christmas collection, all the different collections there. Just, you can click on what you'd like. You can browse the different items. And then when you get to the checkout, you can add in my code where it says apply discount. You just add IRestoreStuff as a code there to get you 10% off. And don't forget, with the brand new transfers, lost my words. With the brand new transfers, they will come in a bundle option. So if you do choose the bundle option, there's always a good discount, and it's 15% off. And that's in addition to my 10% that you'll get when you use the code IRestoreStuff. So don't forget that, guys. And I can't wait to see what you guys are doing with those transfers and the stencils. Congratulations, winners. And I'm so sorry I can't see your names, because I usually love to call out what your names are, but it's not showing up on my thing. But congratulations, and I will see you next week on another Essential Stencil Live. So thank you so much for watching today. I'm Sharon from the blog irestorestuff.com. I will see you over there, or on Instagram, or on Facebook. Catch you next week, guys. Bye.